Some of those machines are already with us.
There are already algorithms that can interpret things like body language and respond to some extent to emotion, that can determine your mood, for example, and so forth. And you know, this has big implications. Imagine what that could mean, for example, for advertising. If an algorithm can determine exactly how you're feeling and then target advertisements at you based on that. Some of the language translation things that have been demonstrated are truly remarkable. Imagine if anyone in any country who speaks any language would now be able to do any job because we have perfect machine translation in real time between languages. So, you know, that has real implications for the job market, obviously.
We may already be starting to see the effect on the wider economy. In the first decade of this century, the net total number of jobs created in the United States was 0.
What we see is that in the United States, we've been having what we call jobless recovery. So clearly there's something happening there, and I think part of what's happening is that jobs disappear when a recession happens, and then when finally recovery comes back, companies find that they're able to leverage technology to avoid rehiring a lot of those workers. And so it's taken longer and longer for the jobs to reappear.
Throughout history, technology has always disrupted economies and societies. In the late 19th century, 50% of US workers were employed on farms. By 2000, it was less than 2%. Those workers found work in other sectors. But Martin thinks this time it's different.
What transformed agriculture was a specific mechanical technology. Now we've got a technology that's really just ubiquitous. It's across the board. Artificial intelligence is something that's just scaling across our entire economy. It's not something that's impacting just one sector. It's something that literally is everywhere, and as a result, it means that there isn't really going to be any safe haven for workers.
What makes the new technology so ubiquitous is the development of a new virtual world, the world of big data.
Well, big data essentially is the collection and use of just massive amounts of data. And in big corporations, for example, these companies are collecting all kinds of information about their customers, about their business operations, about the actual processes in industrial environments and factories, about the things that their employees are doing. All of this data essentially becomes a kind of feedstock for these smart algorithms.